Hi everyone, so this morning we talked a little bit about all of the things that we can see in outer space in our solar system. So today we're going to take a journey to travel into our solar system with our friend the Cat in the Hat. And this book is called There's No Place Like Space, all about our solar system by Tish, Rabe. So when we see the Cat in the Hat, we know that that means the words in this book might rhyme. There might be some rhyming words. So while we take this journey with the Cat in the Hat, I would love if we could be rhyme detectives. So make sure you have your listening ears on and see if you can think of all the rhyming words that you hear. And maybe you can even help me read because we might guess what word comes next. Okay? So let's listen to the title again and see if you can hear the rhyming words in the title. Right? There's no place like space. Did you hear rhyming words? Place, space. All right, so let's be rhyme detectives and learn all about everything that's in our solar system. All right, there's no place like space. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Jump in, here we go. We'll fly up so high. We can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see the planets in our solar system. Do you remember how many planets there are? There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. So there are 8 planets. Can we tap our head and count to 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Mercury is close to the sun's burning light. It's hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. So Mercury is the closest one to the sun. On Venus, the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It's my home and home to thing 1 and thing 2. You've been living on it each day since your birth. It is 3rd from the sun. It is our planet. What's our planet? Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way, because we're spinning right with it, right now, every day. So we're always spinning on Earth. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all other planets combined. So Jupiter is the biggest planet. Saturn has rings. It's so light, who would think? It could float in an ocean and not even sink. So float and sink are opposites. And when you float, you're on top of the water, like Saturn. But if you sink, where do you go? Under the water. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. Maybe you can think of something else that's blue. We have seen all the planets. Now here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Are you ready for this trick? Say, Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Nichols just saved up 999 nickels. The first letter of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you name. Do you think you could remember that trick? I think it's a little bit of a tongue twister. Now here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars you can see with your eyes. Sky's eyes. It's a star dot to dot. Use your imaginations and you'll see big pictures we call, do you remember what we call them? Constellations. Everyone say constellations. So that's when you play connect the dots with the stars. A dog, the great bear, and Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, and a hunter, Orion. So those are some famous constellations you might see in the sky. A star in the sky may look small like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball, and it's hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star called the... Which star is close to us and helps keep us warm and gives us light? The star called the sun. From the Earth it looks big. There's one reason why. It's the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute, 1,000,000 of our Earths could all fit right in it. 1,000,000 Earths could fit in our sun? Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, reflects the sunlight. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore, a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a Lunar Rover. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing too wants to be one. In fact, so do I. Put your hands on your head if you would like to be an astronomer and study what's in space. That might be a pretty cool job. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go fly back up to the stars and take thing 1 and thing 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something new. What do they see in their telescope? What do they see? It's the cat in the hat on the moon. The end. So hopefully you were able to hear some rhyming words and help you remember all the different planets and everything else we see in our solar system.